Man here. It's a nice balmy 57 degrees, 40% humidity. The shed's doing great. Mining is going on, though the prices are not too hot right now. But I wanted to start my weekly shed / profitability update video with you. It feels like I haven't done one of these in forever, even though I have. So there's not many changes. Everything is on, but next week there will be some big changes coming, and let me explain to you what I'm planning on doing. So I have just started purchasing a GPU farm, about half of it. It's all 3070s and potentially some 3060 Ti's afterwards if I have the funds. So we'll see. So my plan right now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start selling my AMD GPUs. I'm going to be selling all of the 6800 XTs, except for probably the one I got super cheap. And I may keep the last 6800 XT. So I'm going to sell at least 6 of those. And then I'm going to start selling the 3080s. And the reasoning is, based on what I paid for the 3070s, I should be able to fund most of that farm purchase with selling 7 of my 9 3080s. I've got one with a dead fan and another one that needs to be RMA'd that has a dead fan. So I'll hold off on selling those two. I'll actually probably keep the one with the dead fans actually and make a video on redoing the fans or something. And the plan then will be to take all 7 of these 6700 XTs and move them to that rig and have one 12-card big Navi rig. Because I hate tuning AMD GPUs. With how much work GPU mining is right now, at least the AMD or the NVIDIA 30 series is easy enough to tune. So I don't want to deal with it. So that's why they're going to go. But I'm okay with keeping the 6700s, as I don't think I can get a price that I would like for them, and they're still profitable. I mean, everything is profitable, but they're still doing good. The plan will be, first thing I will do is I will take this bench or this rig and I will move it right down here, and then I will invest in another 12 mining rig GPU frame. They're like $25 on Amazon right now, and I'll put it right there, and it's going to hold 12 3070s. And eventually I will be replacing this 3080 rig with another 12-card 3070 rig. The Delta power supply is more than adequate to hold it. Those 3070s up top will be going on this. I kept this together. It wasn't worth selling the motherboard of this CPU or the RAM, so I will have this power my those 6 3070s right up here. And then I will most likely move this 3060 Ti rig over here, and then I will probably place another 12-card 3070 rig over there, which will basically fill me up. And unless I get another insane deal, which I don't think I will, and I don't even know if I have the space to do it or the capital, unless I sell some of my crypto, my altcoins, which I may not, I don't know. But this farm will be entirely 3070s, 3060 Ti's, minus, I guess, the 3070 Ti rig and the 3060 rig, which I'm okay with these. And then I will be down to 12 AMD cards, which I don't foresee myself selling any of them after that. So that's my plan. And then another thing I'm planning on doing too is I have a buddy that is going to bring his whole farm here. I'm going to host him. He's a really good friend. I trust him. He trusts me. It's the only way I would host right now. I mean, I understand people like hosting, and there's a lot of positives to it, but it's just not for me. So I'm going to put his rack right over here, and I'm gonna move this workbench probably like right over here. And I measured it out, it'll be good. He has about 2 gigahash worth on ETH, so I'm gonna be putting it here and hosting it, and I have plenty of power. That power outlet right there only has 1 rig on it, and then I have this one empty fully, and then this one. And I'm most likely going to be giving him this one, as he has his own PDUs and everything, and I will be able to get correct wall meter readings for this. So hopefully with me hosting him, and then adding some more GPUs, adding more hash, I should be able to lower my power rate even more. I won't know till it happens, and I'll have more on that in the next week or 2 or 3. It's a fluid situation. But yeah, that is what the farm is looking like right now. Again, it's mostly me just telling you my plans, but you know, so far so good. So let me go show you the shed, the test benches in the garage and what I'm doing there. All right, guys, back to the benches. So right now we're currently doing my first in-depth test. Still, I've got one more day. It's a 3060 Ti and a 3060 Ti, both on Nexa, mining Woolly Pulley Pool, and on Viper Pool. I'll get you those results tomorrow. I'm excited to share that video. And then I've got the testing rig, the miner testing rig. I released a video yesterday on Viper Pool. I'm sorry, on Regal Miner, and this rig was instrumental in testing it. It's always going to stay like this. Now this one is probably going to get removed because I'm going to sell it for one of the 3080s that I'm not going to sell. And then we've got this one here, which is for Windows testing or wallet testing, etc. But I just realized that a lot of you guys really like my pool testing videos, and I think I can utilize this space better. First, I'm going to be selling or getting rid of these, probably selling them. It's just old air ducts from when I was mining in my garage. Now that summer's coming, I think I should be able to sell these locally. We'll see. I'm not too worried about it. But what I want to do is I think I'm going to take one of those frames in my shed, one of them like this, and I'm going to put it over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have a bunch of motherboards set up like on cardboard or on some kind of small bench where I can stack them. I'm not sure yet, but I think I want to put like 3 or 4 benches in here. And I want to just have the GPUs on risers on one frame instead of on multiple frames. And I'll probably keep this one because it's just a useful hive bench. But the idea is I want to run 2 to 3 pool test videos at the same time. I always want to be pool testing. I'm going to start really digging into the pools on everything that I'm mining. And if you guys have any requests, I will do them for you as well to get these videos out for other coins. I really want to start holding pools accountable. It's really frustrating that I feel like every 2 or 3 weeks there's some kind of story about pool or an exchange. So I have the hardware and I have the space, and I really want to start doing that. So that is what my plan for my benches are. And this obviously will stay here, and this will stay here because these 2 rigs are doing what they need to do. But this one will probably stay, as it's been great for testing mining software. And props to the Regal Miner guys. They're great. They've been super helpful, and you know they love the videos, and they're open to criticism and everything, and they're doing a good job. So right now they are my personally my favorite miner. Anyway, I just want to show you guys the farm and the benches. So let's go ahead and go to my profitability numbers. All right, so let's go over the coins I'm mining, how they're doing, and how much I am making per day right now. What my first coin I want to go over is Nexa. I am currently mining Nexa on every single AMD or every single NVIDIA GPU I have, from my 4090s all the way down to my 3060s. So the Nexa hash rate has actually gone down like a tiny bit. More importantly, it hasn't gone up, which is a good thing. But let's talk about the price. So the price for Nexa is currently getting battered. I honestly kind of regret not selling when it was at 0.17. I was waiting, and I don't know. Considering I had to sell some to pay for my power, I should have. But I actually just bought back in because I had sold a bunch at 0.12, and might as well take advantage of it, I guess. Do I think it'll go back up? I mean, I think crypto is crazy, and I think it'll go back up. I mean, if this isn't financial advice, but I don't know why it's going down. I read something in their Discord that people are trying to kill the price by saying negative things about Nexa. So we'll see. Again, you just kind of have to play everything by ear in the crypto world and decide whether you believe in the project long term or not. So I mean, it's still, the 90-day average is still 219% up, and it's still up 3.9% from 30-day average. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. If you sold some, now I guess it's the time to buy back in if you're doing the whole market play. If not, you know, you just got to ride it out. So there's Nexa. Now let's go over to kaspa. So looking at the kaspa hash rate, it's actually gone down a little bit. It's gone down about half a terahash. I'm sorry, it's gone down from 49 terahash to 449. So about 30 terahash, which isn't nothing. I mean, it's a very little bit in the grand scheme of things. But again, it's not nothing. Now let's see how the price is doing. So the kaspa price is down 21% in the last 7 days. All of crypto is taking a beating right now, but 50% positive over the last 30 days and 46% over the last 90 days. So, you know, for me, I'm not selling my kaspa right now. I'm holding it. You know, I'll see. I kind of reevaluate day by day, month by month. So just gotta see where it goes. Like I said, all of crypto is taking a battering right now. So let's go over ZIL. So ZIL, the hash rate is, it looks like it's just staying the same. ZIL is ZIL. I don't really know much other than that. The price of ZIL is, again, taking a battering. It's down 20% in the last 30 days and 22% in the last 7 days and 5% in the last 24 hours. So, just like anything, all of crypto is taking a nice battering right now. You know, I didn't have time to follow the news the last few days. I've just been sick as a dog, so I'm not really sure why it's taking a beating, not battering. But it is what it is. So let's talk about what I'm making. Now this is, you know, everything's changed within the last 24 hours, so take this with a grain of salt. But, you know, excuse these random numbers. I was just doing some math. So right now I'm making $20.22 a day on Nexa, $4.11 on kaspa, and $4.34 on ZIL for a total of $28.67. So I'm a little bit under where I need to be to break even. My break even cost is about $30. But again, that doesn't really matter till the end of the month, whether I sell low or I sell high. I do think I need to be better about timing when I'm going to sell. Like when I see a 30 or 40% jump, I need to sell, you know, what I need to sell to cover the power costs that month. I think I'm going to do it, and then maybe sell a little bit more to buy back in on the when it dips. But I don't know about that part. That's just kind of me just musing right now. But I do need to do a better job of selling, as I need to cover half of my power costs. So right now, I currently have 10 days to hopefully have these markets recover enough where I can sell. I need to sell about $600 worth. So it's not terrible. You know, hopefully I'll get a good jump. But either way, I have to sell because that was the deal I made with my wife. So, you know, the plan is to hopefully the market raises a little bit. And I need to start being more focused on when I sell. And I need to start watching the markets a little better. You know, I focus more on the mining side because I like to hodl. But at the same point, I really, really need to focus better on selling. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to stay mining with everything. As you saw in the earlier part of the video, I have some big farm changes coming. So hopefully that will lower my power costs a little bit, which will make me more profitable. I'm hoping to get down to 9 to 10 cents per kilowatt hour. Right now I'm floating between 11 and 12. I should be at about 11 this month, but we will see when the bill comes. Other than that, you know, I'm just going to keep mining. You know, I'm pleasantly surprised at how crypto has been doing this year. We are in a bear market, not in a good place in a bear market, and post-ETH mining. Now, I understand not everybody has good power, and I think 12 cents is basically, 12 to 13 cents is basically the borderline of profitability, in my humble opinion. You know, now you could be at 13, 14, 15 cents and mining in a negative, using the write-offs and hoping for it to go back up and make your money that way. So don't let me stop you. I'm just sharing my opinion. But, you know, so far, 3 months in, pleasantly surprised with how crypto's doing. So, again, I did make partner this week, and I couldn't have done it without all of you guys, and I'm very appreciative. So thank you for spending your time with me. I know your time is valuable. If you have any comments or questions or suggestions, please share down below. Thank you for looking at this week's profitability video. I hope that the market recovers a little bit and doesn't, you know, doesn't get battered like this for too long. But hey, this is crypto. For most people, this could be a very good buying opportunity. Anyway, take care, guys. Have a good weekend. Crewman out.